up, guys? I am back to finally bring you your recap on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 5, Episode 16, and it is titled Wedding Crashers. This recap is delayed. I hope that you guys do not deny it because I had no clue this was the finale episode and that the reunion was going to air this week. It aired last night, my God. So I hope you don't deny it because I'm just closing out the season with this episode. I will bring you my reunion recap, especially my Fashion Police segment that I always open up reunions with by tomorrow. But I wanted to bring this to you guys so that I stay in chronological order based on how the show delivered us episodes, my God. First, we were at the Sip and See, and Ray J apologized to A1 for being messy, my God, which I am not surprised. I think we can all agree that a lot of Ray J's messy stems from him being a veteran on this show. He knows what it takes to be a reality star. He has been successful at it way back since For the Love of Ray J, my God. So it's not surprising that he would apologize to A1 for the accusations that Lyrica cheated on him with Safari because of the fact that he knows what it takes to make a reality show poppin', and it takes some messiness, and the person who is usually messy gets signed on for future seasons and shows, my God. So, like I said, not surprising that he would apologize, but I don't think that Ray J's intentions are to be messy, but to make the show fun and interesting. Also, I will say Ray J and Princess's baby is such a cutie pie. She's adorable. I love that they had a Sip and See. Also at the Sip and See, you had Brooke, Marcus, and then Nikki Baby showed up, and Brooke proceeded to fill Nikki Baby in on the drama that is between she and Marcus. Marcus had his little toot, and I think my opinion is going to be based off of this scenario. Is it okay to, in a sense, expose your man in front of someone else publicly? I know we would all probably say no, but at the same time, again, they're filming a reality show, so I don't see anything wrong with it in this setting for Brooke to catch up Nikki on why Marcus is being a butthole, as well as the fact that he put her on dick probation and then he was DMing and texting and liking Amber Diamond's photos, my God. And so I think that my opinion on this, even with Marcus getting up and leaving, was a tad bit immature because at the very least, he needed to own his part in this because this whole Amber Diamond mess really stems from him and not Brooke, my God. Now, after Marcus walked off, you had Princess and Lyrica sit down with the girls and they recapped. Now, it was great to see that Princess wanted Brooke to apologize to Lyrica, but I'm not sure if she needed to, and she didn't feel like she needed to as well, because the reality of it is we were all wondering and assuming the same thing. And I will say, Brooke did lie a tad bit because she was acting as if she was not insinuating or saying that Safari and Lyrica actually had an affair, my God. So that is where Brooke lied. And if Brooke is going to be messy, at least be messy and own what you did. But maybe she forgot that she said that because Princess did call her out and said, you said that Lyrica had Safari's dick wrapped around her leg, my God. So they had been flirting, there had been some text messages, so I don't feel like the accusations were completely unwarranted, but she did insinuate something and she needed to take ownership for what she insinuated. Does she need to offer Lyrica an apology? I don't think so. They're both messy, they both have issues, my God, so that's that. Next, the meetup between Pam and A1. Of course, Pam is his mother. It was great to see A1 take a stand for Lyrica because of the fact of the whole meetup where Patrice mentioned his text messages. I will say, although A1 said the text messages were old, he still in a sense confirmed that at some point Lyrica did cheat on him. My God. But I love that he stood firm on what he believes in protecting Lyrica, regardless of what happened, because she is his wife, and he said he does not want Patrice nor Mom to come to the wedding. Pam, that is, if she can't get on board and be positive about this reconciliation and them renewing their vows, my God. But it threw me off because Pam said that family comes first. But I love the fact that A1 said, no one, my God, comes before my wife. And the reality of it is, Pam didn't think about what she said, because at this point, a man is supposed to leave his family and cleave to his wife, my God, as the Bible says. And so Lyrica is now his family. So she does come first. The baby does come first. And if you can't support his wife and his decisions, then you should not come to the vow renewal, my God. So props to A1 for being a man and taking a stand, even against his own mother. It was great to see J. Will getting a chance to perform as J. Will, because that is his heart's desire. But it was more important to see LaBrittany as well as J. Will make up, especially after their vicious, nasty, and vile argument. But I think this episode, instead of it being called Wedding Crashers, should have been titled something like Apologies or Forgiveness, because I think we saw a series of events in this episode where people were being presented with the opportunity to apologize and make up, because J. Will also confirmed that he did make up and make amends with Mr. Ray. And I believe that LaBrittany said she made up with Lyrica at some point as well. They put all their beefs to the side. So one thing I will say, regardless of all of the messiness and all of the back and forth and fighting and pettiness, at least this show is bringing some form of substance, and that is forgiveness and apologies, my God. Next, the whole A1 and Safari meetup. Safari said that he never had sex with Lyrica. Ray J apparently had it misconstrued. I don't think Ray J had anything misconstrued. It did come across like Safari was referring and confirming and apologizing and saying he made a mistake with having sex with Lyrica. No one thought it was about text messages, my God. Also, I was confused because when A1 questioned Safari about having sent a dick pic or a video to Lyrica, he said he's not sure if he sent it. Then he said he didn't send it. Then he said maybe he did. Like, it was so confusing. I am so thrown off by this, because just as A1 said, even if you sent something accidentally, you would know if you sent it or not, my God. And Safari was actually looking totally guilty in that moment. Now, it still goes back to me feeling like this whole Lyrica and Safari thing was made up for the show, but Safari does wear guilty extremely well. Next, we saw the meetup with A1 and Lyrica addressing the fact that A1 did meet up with Safari. And Lyrica broke down crying, saying that there was a period where they were not together and that A1 left her there and left her all alone and took his clothes and the dog and so on and so forth. And so that really hurt her. She felt like she had nobody there to support her. But she did offer to have a paternity test. And A1 said he definitely wanted one. I think because they are public personalities, they're on a reality show, and people are questioning this, even if Lyrica is telling the truth, I think it would be a great thing to just have the test to shut all of the rumors down and to avoid any future concerns about if this baby is actually A1's or not. I feel like it will just shut it all down. So I respect her for offering, although it threw me off that Lyrica was upset that A1 would say, yes, he wanted one, but this is all public, my God, and the solution to the problem is a paternity test confirming that A1 actually is the baby daddy, my God. Then we had Safari's ass confronting Ray J to tell him that he only admitted to texting Lyrica, and I am not buying that. We all know, we all saw that scene. Safari was not admitting. Even if he was lying about having sex with Lyrica, he was not admitting to text. He was admitting to having had sex because he knew Ray J's reaction was as big as it was because of him questioning about did he have sex with Lyrica, and that is why it trickled over to finding out that Rockstar had sex with Lyrica at some point as well, my God. And Rockstar said he told the truth about screwing Lyrica, while Safari is saying he lied, my God. Next, we have to address this sad moment with Apple Watts and the DNA test with her alleged father, my God. It was sad to see her go through all of that, wanting to verify if he is her father, to come to find out you are not the fucking father, my God. And then he flipped it and said he knew 6 or 7 years ago when she went out looking for him, but in the past, he said he denied her as a baby, but he saw her 6 or 7 years ago and noticed that she needed a father and wanted to be her father figure, but then said that she needed to learn how to be a daughter. I'm just like over this whole moment. He is definitely a user and an abuser and a fraud, my God. And we have to lift Apple Watts up in prayer, my God, because she is really trying her best. And for her to think she found her father and him knowing all along that he was not the damn daddy, and then let her go through a paternity test or a DNA test, my God, to find out that he wasn't the daddy and it was 0% chance, my God. He is a total asshole, and I just feel like he needs his ass whooped, my God. And I just love how Shun stepped in like a mother figure and said, I will always be your friend, even if I am not your manager, my God. And she said something so profound to Apple Watts, with Apple Watts still wanting to locate and find out who her real father is. She said, you have to find out who Apple is first. And I was like, preach, my God. Lastly, let's address this vow renewal. I want to talk about Lyric and A1's attire. It was ugly, horrible, and disgusting, my God. They are both attractive people, but their fashion was horrible for this to be a vow renewal, especially because they never had a public wedding. They had a private ceremony with just them when they ran off to get married last season or the season before, my God. So for her to show up in a red gown and him to show up in a chocolate suit, it just was not doing it for me, especially because this was your moment in front of the public to show off, my God, and to be gorgeous and to do it. Actually, I think they looked better in their private ceremony than they did in this vow renewal situation, my God. But we did see that Lyrica G was singing, my God. She is always yelling when she's singing. I think she is a great singer, but she just always over-sing. Like, chill out, mama, real quick. Just give us a soft, sensitive, sensual vocal. But did y'all catch, before the commercial break, that she sang the song that I guess is her new single released, and mama was giving it to us laid back, my God. On that cover, with her stomach out and titties, and she was giving it to us. I was like, is that Lyrica G the mama, my God? She's trying to sell that single, but she was not selling it for the appropriate age bracket. She was selling it for the Love and Hip Hop age bracket. She should be gearing towards more of a sexy senior citizen look, my God. No shade. She has the body for it, but it just did not seem age appropriate for her target market, my God. Now, this whole moment when Jay Will addressed having made up with LaBrittany, LaBrittany confirmed that she made up with Lyrica to the point where Lyrica invited her to the vow renewal. But it threw me off that Jay Will was in a positive space, but was willing to text Moniece and drop the location to the vow renewal because Princess was there. Like, where's the consistency in the positivity, my God? Because this is someone's vow renewal, AKA wedding ceremony, and you are in a positive space and you've had beef in the past, and you're going to tell your friend where her enemy is to start drama at someone's wedding, my God. Now, really quick, I don't even feel like addressing the back and forth. I was a tad bit turned off that Moniece showed up. But then when Moniece showed up and came like a boss, was not planning to fight, just showed up because Princess wanted to address the situation once she dropped her baby, my God. Princess looked so damn stupid trying to fight security. I always say this, why do these hoes fight when security is present? You look stupid as hell trying to run up on somebody and you know that security is going to stop you. Then you had this child Princess throwing drinks and throwing this and throwing rocks and trying to throw that at Moniece. And Moniece was just saying, baby, throw fists. And this is why I say that Princess looks so stupid and immature. And this whole moment was pointless. And this is why I have much more respect for Moniece, because Moniece was ready to fight, my God. But the reality of it is, she wanted Princess to throw the first hit. If you're gonna hit me, I will hit you back. But I'm not coming here to hit you first, my guy. So respect to Moniece, because she showed up because Princess, you know, said the baby drops, we gonna fight on site. So she showed up on site, my God. But I love that Moniece walked away. She went about her business, and Princess looked a total fool, my God. Now, I will say I didn't care for Moniece throwing the cake, but she did stand there for a second and did take that wine or champagne being thrown on her repeatedly from Princess, my God. And I think early on in this episode when Nikki Baby, Brooke, and Lyrica were sitting there discussing the whole Princess and Moniece beef, Princess did confirm that she did talk about Moniece's motherhood, and this is where all of this stemmed from. But I do get that the only jab that Princess did have back then to use was to attack her motherhood, my God. So it's hard because in certain situations where there are beefs and arguments, a lot of times nothing's off limits when it comes to making attacks. But I think that for me, when something is off limits in a specific argument, it is still your responsibility to say later on down the line that you were wrong for doing or saying something specific and something going too far, my God. First you had a girl fight, then you had a boy fight, my God. And I call it a boy fight, not even a man fight, because Boobie's ass showed up. Boobie gives me total punk. Boobie said he wasn't coming there to confront Marcus to fight. He was coming to make sure Brooke was okay, my God. But you could have asked for his number, met with him at a restaurant, not show up to someone's funeral to confront him. Boobie looked just as stupid as Princess because you are trying to fight a man when there is security present to block you and stop you, my God. Now, I will say I do think that I do think that Marcus will lay hands on Boobie, and Boobie is the punk, but this is the wrong moment because Boobie knew that security was going to stop and block, so he just stood there chill, looking cute and relaxed, my God. Stupid and cute because he gives me very stupid, but reality of it is he was the one that looked like the winner because of him keeping his composure and keeping his cool. And my thing is, again, why is Boobie so focused on making sure Brooke is okay when he has his own woman to be concerned about? And you had not even been in communication with Brooke regularly in a long while anyway, my God. But this is also Paris's fault for being messy and for dropping the location where Marcus was for Boobie as well. Now, just to close out this finale episode, of course, we received updates on everyone. We did see a clip of Lyrica and A1 getting an ultrasound and checking on the baby. They look like they're in a happy space. He said he's going to support her and be there for her and ride this out with her until he finds out if this is not his baby. He's going to treat it as such. We also saw that Apple Watts is winning, my God. She is winning with Shun, and Shun has her back. Tierra said she's in a positive space, and Brooke took off her ring, my God. She is no longer, or maybe she's engaged to Marcus. I don't know if she is or she isn't, but she did say that she and Marcus are not on the same page, my God. So that was about it. I really didn't write down any more updates on anyone else because no one had any significant or relevant updates. So I can't wait to watch the reunion and give you guys my critiques, recaps, and opinions and ideals on that, my God. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please follow me on all social media outlets. Share this video, comment down below in the comment section, thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.